Hello, good morning, and welcome to Star Citizen and another cup of space coffee. I am Noden, your host. As always, you may have heard me mention Star Citizen before. This is a game that's in development right now. It is a game that I am so supremely excited about. I can't even tell you just how much. I may never have been this excited for a game before. There have been a few games where I've been just really ridiculously overexcited for. If I just keep saying excited for, all the sentences will make 100% sense. Just repeating everything. Yeah, so excited. I think maybe SOTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic, was the last game that I got really excited for. But even that, and I had years of waiting for that, even that just pales in comparison. So, one of the... Star Citizen, if you don't know, where have you been? But more importantly, what it is a... or will be, I should say, a massive, persistent universe where you are a person. A human being, and you will have a ship, and there will be this whole universe that you will be able to fly through, do different missions, or transport cargo, or what have you. Honestly, it's similar to the scope of Elite Dangerous, but it's more so in every regard. So this is actually one of my ships here. This is the Freelancer. This is the cargo carrying variant. I believe it's called the Max variant. And we'll just take a little look inside, and you can see the quality of these ship. The renders are just so beautiful. I mean, so many polygons is what it is, and it's just absolutely amazing. So this is, like I said, this is a bit of a cargo ship that I can go hunting around the universe looking for good deals and just generally transporting things. So this is sort of the bridge area. You can see we've got room for a couple of pilots and some other crew. We got a couple of bunks, for taking naps on those long trips. That looks like a fold-away table, I'm gonna guess. That's a fold-away table. We got a bit of a sink. That looks like another fold-away table. Over here, I believe this is the shower and toilet area. They put a nice little door on there, so we can't actually tell anymore. I believe that's where it used to be. These ships are all very much under development still, so there's a lot of things that operations and things that aren't quite fully realized yet. Let's just get back here into the cargo bay. And you see we've got this nice big cargo bay, wide enough you could put, a couple of vehicles or a number of shipping pallets and things like that. I mean, space truckers, I've talked about it before, not the movie, just the idea of being a space trucker. And this is definitely something that I like. I like this idea of doing cargo runs and things like that. Maybe it is, harking back to Firefly and different things like that, but it's still, it's a good fun to this idea of having a ship and just looking for a load, looking for something to get you by, get you to the next, your next journey. But mostly what I bought this thing for was to transport another little ship, because my goals, Star Citizen is so broad that the number of different career lines that you can do are immense. And I bought this cargo ship not to be in shipping, because I have no interest in shipping cargo, certainly not material cargo. What I really want to do is become an info runner. Info running is actually really interesting and actually really poignant. Poignant's not quite the right word. Purposeful, we'll say anyways. Purposeful job in that radio communications can still only go so fast, right? So we know light moves at the speed of light, right? So what if roughly 3 times 10 to the 8 meters per second. But that's as fast as it can go. So going between star systems or things like that, trying to send just a radio message, which, radio waves travel at the same speed, at, roughly 3 times 10 to the 8, or 3e8 meters per second. The speed of light, fastest things that anything can go. Well, these ships have, engines that, I don't know, maybe they warp time and space. I don't know exactly how the lore is set up to make these things work, but they can go faster than the speed of light between locations. Actually, I believe you go through jump points, and I don't remember what they're actually called. Basically wormholes that you'll be able to go through. The point is that you'll be able to get from one location to another technically faster than the speed of light, which means that you have this career opportunity arise, which is info running. And what it is it's like downloading, all of the news and all of the information and all of the star charts and whatnot, and then jumping to a new system and then broadcasting it all again, because you can get between those points faster than those materials could get there naturally on their own. And they've got a ship that's purposely for this. It's called the Drake Herald. It's not hasn't been developed. We don't even know what it looks like yet. And it's unavailable for purchase. But once that does become available for purchase, I will be buying it. The point of this, all of this is that info running is very much a get from point A to point B in the fastest time allotted, and that basically means going very fast. And I like to go very fast. I love racing sims, I love driving sims, I love the MotoGP sims. And this game has a whole mechanism just to itch that itch for me as well. So I get all of my, Firefly being on Serenity, I can get that out of my system. I can have my kind of futuristic cool job in the info running, but I can also be a racer. So this is my other ship, and this is actually one of the things that I bought the whatchamacallit for, the freelancer there for, is to quote-unquote be able to transport this guy right here around. This is the Origin M50. It is a dedicated racer, quote-unquote intercept. I wouldn't use it for any kind of fighting. It is a dedicated racer, and it is gorgeous. So gorgeous. I love this guy. So right now available to it. So we've got this lovely, beautiful hangar. This is the mid-grade, the business class, the Aero View hangar. Right now, it's not just hanging out in hangars looking at ships. We do have some options of gameplay, which I'll be showing in a few videos coming up shortly, which is the Arena Commander and the racing simulation. What is that called? I can't think of what it's called. They've got a name for it. Let me just go up this elevator here. So I'm using the Track IR. It is working very nicely. They still need to. There's still some tweaks that need to be done with it, obviously, because if I look, actually, it seems to be slightly fixed. Used to be able to kind of look through my face a little bit. Look how beautiful this hangar is. I mean, honestly, just look how beautiful this game is. And these ships are small. I mean, that one obviously looks small even just sitting there, but this one, compared to some of the ships that are available, is absolutely minuscule. So there's going to be a lot of options for different game styles and things like that. It's honestly, if you really need to check this out. Look at some of the things that are available. Some of the things that have just shown up. CitizenCon's been going on, which is sort of a not really a conference, but it's sort of a presentation. It's sort of like an Apple launch thing, almost, where they kind of show off some of the things that they're working on and some of the things they've been hiding in behind the scenes. And look at my office here. I got my little cup of space coffee right there. Yes, it's empty at the moment, which is unfortunate. But this one right here is not. Track IR, making everything look awkward as I drink coffee. Anyways, it's definitely worth checking this thing out. I honestly, like I say, there is nothing I am more excited about than this game at current. I never actually looked at this before. How strange. There's so many details in here, so many little things to look at, and I'm just so excited to show them to you and finally be able to show them to you. I've had the game, I've been a backer for ages and ages, and been in here, but unfortunately my video card, until this week, has not really been capable of running the game at a level that I was super happy to put a video up with. I mean, I could get 30 frames per second, but I'd have to bump it down to 720p and medium graphic settings. At the moment, this is actually on high levels of detail instead of the very high. This will run on this new card. Okay, so I've got the new NVIDIA 970, brand new out this last couple of months here, or last month, I suppose. But with that, I'm currently running at high. It will run at very high, but I'm bouncing off the VSync limiter there, so I'm at 60 frames per second, just constantly, not wavering at all. Obviously, that will probably change as the game becomes more and more involved, and there's more of these super high polygon ships. But now that I can finally record this, I can finally, my display case, nothing in it. I can finally show off some of these things that I'm just so very excited about. We got, what is this? This is just some random tech. Oh, do you know what this is? This is stuff to get ready for the FPS module when it comes out, which should be fairly shortly. I know that, I think at PAX Australia they're supposed to be showing it off. We can use our towel here and we can get all dirty because we're just sweaty men, sweaty spacemen. So, yeah, anyways, like I say, I'm very excited for this, and I am going to be showing this off a fair bit more. It is very limited in scope right now, even more so than Elite Dangerous, obviously, and Elite Dangerous is fairly limited in scope at the moment. But, like I say, I am so excited for this, and I am so excited to just be able to show it off at last. And, yeah. So, I will be showing that off. I'll be going to go do some racing right now, because that's one of the things that I really want to do in the persistent world, is do some good old fun racing. So I'm going to try and get better at that, because I am horrible at the moment. But yeah, until the next video, ciao, I love ya. Good night.